Okay, so Resistance was a series that started out on the PS3. It was an exclusive Resistance full of man. Then there was Resistance 2, and now there's Resistance Retribution, which is made by, not by Insomniac, which is what Resistance is made by. It's actually made by Sony Bend, which was previously known as Sony Computer Entertainment America or something like that. And they made the Syphon Filter games, and most recently they've made Syphon Filter, Logan's Shadow and Dark Mirror, which both were really good games for the PSP. So, well, Resistance Retribution is, it's linear like Syphon Filter, but the thing is, it just hasn't got as much excitement as Syphon Filter. There's, there's no stealth in the game. You can't be stealthy. It has better boss fights though. It's got pretty good boss fights, and it's just not as exciting. There's more weapons than, there's probably the same, but they're much better in this one. They've got, all got secondary fires. They're all cool. You know, you've got chain guns, rocket launchers, alien zappy guns. Yeah, it's all here. Yeah, really. There's multiplayer, but just it's not as fun as Syphon Filter. It's still, I'd say it's probably the third best multiplayer on PSP, and ultimately the level design is kind of lame. I didn't like it too much, but there's lots of replayability, there's skill points and stuff, not sure what they do yet, and there's things to collect which were in Syphon Filter, and yeah, that's the gameplay really. I haven't actually played any of the other Resistance games, so I had no idea what their story was like. But I hear Resistance Retribution is a great improvement in the stories thing. Basically, you're this guy James Grayson, and he's like, it's in World War something, World War II I think, and it's like a rewrite where aliens or mutants or aliens and mutants combined, sort of, come in, and I don't know, I haven't played the ones, as I said, and they basically have these conversion factories all over, and his brother gets taken, and he needs to kill his brother, and he gets really pissed off, and he goes around blowing up these conversion factories, and then I think he gets recruited by the Marquis or something, and overall the story was good. I actually really enjoyed it, and James Grayson, the guy that does it, he's pretty funny, and his voice acting is good, and yeah, it's told in CGI cutscenes and they look awesome, and yeah, it's actually a really good story. Okay, presentation looks pretty good, like, yeah, for a PSP game, I mean, it looks pretty good. I didn't think it looked as good as Syphon Filter, because, it seems kind of, the model seems kind of recycled, lots of the stuff is recycled. It doesn't feel like Syphon Filter, like with aliens or World War II themes. It feels like its own game, but it's still, some of the particle effects look good, the lighting effects look good. The blood effects I was very disappointed with. Syphon Filter had the best blood effects on PSP, and it looks better than lots of PS3 games. And this didn't really have that, and it hadn't really improved Syphon Filter's engine, which was sad, but still it looks good. There are CGI cutscenes, as I said, and this game has ragdoll physics. Yay! So does Syphon Filter though, so yeah. Everything that kind of that's good about this presentation kind of wooed me in Syphon Filter anyway, so it looks better than most PSP games, so I mean, how can I complain? It looks really good. Yeah. Resistance is a great game, despite how much I've spent in this review comparing it to Syphon Filter. No, it's not as good as Syphon Filter, but it's still good for fans of Resistance and just fans of shooters in general.